Welcome back to KTV, everybody. I am your host, Cowboy C. Bop. Welcome to Knife Television. Check out this beauty right here. Check it out. Hey, guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As I said, I am your host, Cowboy C. Bop. I think I said that already, in case you didn't know. Um, should I just get right to the point, or can I tell you a few things that I'd like to talk about first? Somebody had asked me, what knife blade in your entire collection do you use the most? I got about probably half a dozen that are in my constant rotation, but going back a few years, the ones that have seen the most use, because I love chopping, right? I love chopping, 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 is either my 12-inch Tramontina, all right, or this guy, the Marbles Jungle Bowie. Now, yours, if you buy this, and they are still available, if you buy this, it's not going to look like this. Mine didn't even come with a sheath. I do believe now they do come with a sheath. Okay, but this one here is model MR310410. The sheath I purchased off of Amazon back in like 2019. I never knew this. I had to research it today. This is by SZCO, Zizgo, model SH1160 for like 15, 16 bucks. So I of course, gave it a little decoration here. I made it look more like, the Revenant meets, the 21st century. But this is a high quality leather sheath. Again, for like 15, 16 bucks. It comes with these leather ties to hold your knife in there. Um, but I added the antlers, the beads, and all this extra paracord because I don't know, it looked cool. I like it. But here is what it looked like originally. Okay, you see all that orange on there with like that wooden handle? Well, I modified it. Some of you have already seen this. I showed you like 2 or 3 years ago. I got rid of most of the orange and I wrapped the handle to make it that much more comfortable. Okay, made in El Salvador. Yes, the same place where they make Condor machetes. Okay, um, in Mikasa, and this baby here is less than 20 bucks. All right, I kept the orange on the fullers, kind of makes it pop, but this has been put through the ringer. And first, I originally had it wrapped in all paracord, but it felt a little too bulky, so I removed it and gave it more of a, the samurai, katana type of look. All right, using like soft green adhesive tape. Underneath that is like tennis racket orange, like tape, I guess you call it. Uh, Tennis racket grip. And I tried to do the pattern of a, katana. And of course the power cord. All right, power cord, not power cord. And the sheath, again, this is actually by Zizgo, model SH1160. All right, it's just a heavy duty brown leather sheath, and it comes with these leather strings. Again, I did the decoration. Okay, so when I was asked, what do you use the most? I think it's got to be this one. It's lightweight, convenient to carry. Look at that monster belt loop on there. All right. If you got a belt bigger than that, I don't know what to tell you. All right. This is a very generous belt loop. And I don't know. 1075 high carbon steel, 14 3/4 inch overall. I believe, I don't have my measuring tape. I can't find it. My grandson was playing with it last week. God only knows. All right. 9.5 inch blade. Double check. Again, MR310410. Still available. Guys, all right. You're basically, they could have put a Condor name on this and sold it for $80. You know, they really can. Which leads me to, Cowboy, what exactly is your main purpose here on YouTube? I'm going to get more into that in the future, but because I was going to do it today, but I'm going to lay off a little bit. Like, why am I here? Besides, I like to share my collection with guys with a special interest, and trying to save you a buck or two. So, future video, I am going to be doing like a video simply called, the truth. When you see that, you might want to check it out. This will help, current YouTube knife reviewers. It will. All right. Very important. All right. As I said, this thing has been through the ringer. And what do you say we just start out with a splash and maybe do a little bit of chopping, huh? Just a wee bit. Let's see if I need to touch up on this edge or not. I'm going to soak all my cheat sheets here. There we go. Telling you guys, when I say I'm here to save you guys a couple of bucks, I mean it. All right? And this, you could use it as is. Of course you can. Keep the coating on it if that's your thing. I always say when I break out a marble, it's like orange is the color of the day. Let me see here. Let's just do just a little, like whack in here. Just to do a little, I guess, edge test afterwards. See what I need. See if I need to, sharpen it up a bit. This has already had, I always say I'm going to do a 50 whack test. This has probably already had about 5,000 already. I won't steer you wrong. Look at all this kindling already. And the truth, part of the truth is, leave it in the comments. Do you go out there and use your $200 knives to do this sort of thing? Your $300 knives? All you guys with these upper echelon knives, and I have them too, I don't mess around with that. I kind of like to keep them pristine. But this one here, this sure is a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the Marbles Jungle Bowie. I have anything to wipe this down? Hold on. I could be out here for hours, and trust me, this edge is not going to roll. It won't. Trust me, I'm telling you. And by the way, most importantly, happy Father's Day to all those dads out there. Yeah, this could use a little touch up. Upcoming video, other than the truth, I have to share with you what my kids and my family had bought me for Father's Day. That might be my next video. It's exquisite, and it's officially an heirloom, custom made. I think the only time I'm going to use it is on special occasions, like taking my wife out to dinner and, have a big old giant steak in front of me. That's when I'll break it out. Also, an upcoming video is another Marbles. Wait till you see this. And then we're going to dive into some MTech. So stick around, everybody. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Highly recommend this Marbles Bowie machete. All right, let's do a quick once over. My favorite part of the video. and all that. Kindling. It's a beast, ladies and gentlemen. Pure fun for 20 bucks. Well, the Sheath add another 15 or 16. And any questions, leave it in the comments. At all. Just, we're in a safe place here. Nobody's going to come and get you. All right. Be good, everybody. You know, Boppy loves you.